What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. I'm back again, man. So, this version that I'm about to do now is the rebuttal from MCA. Y'all take a shot with me, man. You know what I mean? Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. So, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta let y'all know the truth, you know what I'm saying, about this shit. You know, I gotta keep it a buck, I gotta keep it 100, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, again, what I need y'all to do is I need y'all to press the like, subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying, leave a comment, you feel what I'm saying, and make sure you press that bell so y'all can get notifications when I'm back up and I'm at it once again. Okay? Yeah. So, before we get off into this, I want y'all to take a shot with your boy. You feel me? You got some Patron, you got some Grammy in tequila, you got some Ecuadente, that 40 water, tequila, whatever you got. I want y'all to take a shot with your boy. So whatever you drinking on, man, it might be Hennessy, it might be whatever, man. You feel what I'm saying? But take that shot with your boy. You hear? Let's do it. Salute. Been through everything, see it on our faces. Go against the grain, 100 rounds weight. Been around the world, hustle all places. But that 85 that's a good guy. Is my foundation. Flossing ass, nigga, but my hoes laces. Palisades, bitches, let me showcase you. Drive down the block, see my bros' faces. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. No faking. So yeah, man. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. You feel me? Yeah. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. So yeah, man. Let's get off into it. So, just checked out the Gangster Chronicals and MC8 rebuttals what Jojo Capone, Chi-Town says. Again, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I don't know Jojo Capone, met him on social media. He follows me, I follow him. All good. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know MC8, you know, but I do know Norman Steele. I know Norman Steele real good. I don't know Mob James. I met Mob James on one occasion. Seemed like a good brother to me, you know. I don't really know too much about him except for what I seen on YouTube, Vlad TV. Okay. Yeah, man. Go and take a shot with me, baby. That's what we're gonna be doing all the time. But anyway, so MC8 goes on the Gangster Chronicles and speaks about the federal indictment of a grand jury and about a movie that he did and that he got paid $100 grand for. So what MC8 says is that he said, man, I'm an entertainer. This has nothing to do with my gang affiliation. And if you didn't peep what I said in the first video, I said that these guys are entertainers. You know, most of these guys, when they get off into this business, man, they getting into this business, man, so they can escape gang life. I don't know any rapper or any real rapper that got into rapping to be a gang member or a gangster. I just never seen it in my life. You know, even the ones that are real didn't get into it to become an even realer gangster. I mean, how much more realer can you get when you're already the shit if you were real? So you get off into this stuff, into entertainment, because you're in the process or want to find a process of taking your life to a better level and another level. This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. You want to take it to a whole nother level. You're not in the process of taking this thing and trying to become more than what you are or what you have been. I don't see that. I see that these brothers, when they get off into the industry back in the days, in the 90s at least, those brothers get off into the industry, they want to change their life. There's no way they're going to be rapping about things and then they actually going out there doing it. That's dumb. Excuse me. So, Eiht basically said, listen, man, I'm an entertainer. I'm a businessman. You know what I mean? They wanted me to do a movie. Okay. They wanted to pay me $100,000. So, you know, my lawyer had knew these guys. I didn't know these guys, but before then, I had been going to Chi-Town and doing my thing in Chi-Town. Had nothing but love in Chi-Town. You know, I was talking to Larry Hoover, did, you know, shows with the GDs, for the GDs, was with the GDs, the whole nine. This is what Eiht is saying. You know, see, I got to keep it a buck because I just can't say one thing about a person and then not say, you know, nothing about the other person, or even, you know, speak both sides. You know what I'm saying? So if you watched in the first interview, you feel what I'm saying? I did say, I said, you know, telling is telling. You understand what I'm saying? But from what Eiht said to my correction is that he never got on the stand. Never got on the stand. Never testified in front of a jury or in a courtroom, anything like that. It was a grand jury federal indictment. And the only thing they asked him was, from what he's saying, was, you know, did you get paid $100,000 for making a movie? And he said, yeah. So there you have it. The man said it himself. He got paid to do a movie in New York for $100,000. He never, you know, and that's all he said. This is from what he's saying. So I think that the guy who has the time and whoever's speaking, you know, he spoke about it. But, you know, a lot of the times what happens is, because I've seen this happen to people that I know, you know what I mean? One person, you know, they sitting behind that wall, man, they got these life sentences and they sitting there, man, you know, they start blaming everybody, man. You know what I mean? They'll blame everybody. They'll blame the dog that was sitting in the corner that the police shot and the dog survived. You know, the dog told on me. He said, boo, 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 you know, and they'll say that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my thing of it is that, you know, if you paid the man $100,000, and from what his lawyer is saying, that they already knew that you paid this man $100,000. I just don't think that, you know, maybe he could have pleaded the fifth and just says, you know, I plead the Fifth Amendment. You know what I mean? But I mean, he's an entertainer, man. You know, first off, he's an entertainer and he gets paid that type of money. You know what I mean? So if he got paid to do a movie for $100,000 and he didn't know what was going on, you know, from what he's saying, he don't know what's going on with this man. Whatever was going on with that man, he didn't know. They paid him $100,000 to do a movie. And that's all he said, you know. And they asked him, from what he said, is, do you make this type of money? And he said, I make this type of money because I do shows all the time, and I get my money in cash. So from what he's saying, from what Eiht is saying, is that the feds already knew that he got paid, because maybe it was another inside informant maybe that already had told. You understand what I'm saying? Because from what Jojo Capone says, and from what the guy who's writing the book and what the book says, the book strictly says that MCA said to the grand jury that he got paid $100,000. That's all it say. It don't say nothing else. And the only thing it say about Lisa Ray is that Lisa Ray didn't say anything. Okay, so Lisa Ray didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? But it's still, you know, just to me personally, it doesn't seem like he, you know, told or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because I believe that probably before then, the Players Club hadn't come out yet. Menace to Society had already come out. You know, whatever Lisa Ray did, you know, whatever Lisa Ray had did and whatever she did, maybe it was because of she hadn't even come out with Players Club yet, and she didn't. This maybe was her first go round. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe she's from Chicago, so she knew maybe what was going on with these Chicago gangsters. You understand what I'm saying? She knew what was going on with these Chicago gangsters. And even if Eiht did know what was going on with the Chicago gangsters, what you got to understand, it doesn't really hurt him to say, or it doesn't really feel to me, you know what I'm saying, that he snitched, because he just said, man, I got paid $100,000 to do a movie. That's it. This is from what he's saying. This is all he said. So if all he said was he got paid $100,000 to do a movie, then you know what I'm saying? I don't see that as he telling or he told on the man. You understand what I'm saying? But from what the book says, or from what the post of Jojo Capone, what that says is that said that it was some other ladies that was in there that actually snitched on the man and told all kind of shit. They didn't really go into detail of what they told, but whatever they told some more shit that was more damaging than MC8 saying, I took $100,000 from the man. Good, baby. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how, you know, that's how I look at it. And then also MCA goes further to say, you know, he hit up Jojo Capone. He hit those dudes up and said, you know, if y'all want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. And from what he's saying is he's being, you know, nobody want to address the conversation or even sit down and have a conversation with him. And from what he's saying, that is jealousy because he has been added to the Gangster Chronicles, which is a podcast with Norman Steele and Mob James. And before MC8 was added, they had Alex Alonso with Street Gangs and Reggie Wright, who used to be a police officer, Compton PD, who worked for Death Row and who's a childhood friend of Suge Knight. So, you know, saying this, you know, saying all this to say again, man, you know, people really be, you know, MCA said it, you know, be clout chasing. You get on the Instagram or on the, you know, the internet, you want to clout chase, you know what I mean? And so, whether they clout chasing or not, you know, that's not for me to, you know what I'm saying? If you're clout chasing, get clout chasing. You know what I mean? If you're not, you're not. But my thing over here, over at Pack Light TV, is to keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Like Nipsey say, the legend Nipsey. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Lipsy. Long live Nip. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Real keyway in my book. You feel what I'm saying? A real street legend in my book. You feel what I'm saying? And salute. You feel what I'm saying? From the general, G principle, gangster principle. You feel what I'm saying? You know, where everything we live by and everything we go by is the code of gangsterism and the principles of gangsterism, period. You know, the new gangster, man, is taking care of your family, man, opening up your business, man, and doing something positive in the neighborhood, man, for black people, man. You understand what I'm saying? See, I just traveled the world, man. You know, I went to Africa, man. I went to Mexico, man. I was a few different places, man, and I seen the customs, how they get down over there, man. You know, the black man has been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and duped, man, into some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's another story. You feel what I'm saying? But back to what MC8 was saying, you know, if you're a real G out here, man, you really gonna connect with somebody and connect with this guy, man. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, Jojo Capone's loyalty is to Chicago. You know, and like I said, I know people that know Jojo Capone. He don't know that I know these people, but I know people that know him. You know, he's supposed to be a real street guy. You feel what I'm saying? And just, you know, even real street guys, they make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They make mistakes, you know, for whatever he's trying to put the man out there for. I couldn't tell you, but from what they say, you know, is people was jealous that he got the gig with Norman Steele in the Gangster Chronicles. You feel me? Y'all hear my little baby in the background? Yeah, she in the background. But don't trip. But it's because he got the gig with Gangster Chronicles and Norman Steele and Mob James and Charlemagne. You understand what I'm saying? And they done picked it up in the Eiht radio, man. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, my thing of it is man, you know, before it get weird, like Eiht said, before it get weird and everybody start doing all this weird stuff for the cloud and all that, man, y'all brothers need to talk face to face, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because I heard what Jojo Capone said. I heard what Cavalli said. I heard what they said. You know, that's why he say they put out Don Diva so they can talk about informants and supposedly rats and people who make, with the feds, they make 3 statements and all this type of stuff. And then, you know, it turns into this whole thing where somebody's getting indicted by a grand jury, you know, because they need 3 witnesses and testimonies for them to be able to bring a person up on charges. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand, you know, why they bring attention to it. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why the magazine was made, which is a great thing. You know what I mean? But at the same token, you know, we really got to keep it 100, nigga, no fake out here, you know? And it ain't about the clout, man. It ain't about the clout. It's really about keeping it authentic out here and keeping it a buck. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's so many out here that's not keeping it a buck. They lying on Instagram. They saying all kind of lies, and you know, and it's really for the viewer, because the majority of you guys who look at this stuff, you guys are really not into the criminal life. You infatuated by the criminal life. You infatuated by the lifestyle of ex-gangsters and ex-criminals. You understand what I'm saying? But the law, the police is looking at all this stuff. You know, they watching it. And again, I'm going to say again, man, keep your business off of social media, man. It ain't for everybody to know. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody to know, man. And for you new entertainers out there that's trying to get off into the entertainment world just because you want to be this super gang member and this super gang banger, you know what I mean? Come on, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know, what you really need to be doing, man, is you getting into this entertainment game and you getting off into this stuff, man, to change your life around, man, so you can feed your family and you can do something positive with yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what it's about. That's really what it's about. You know what I mean? That's really what it's about. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, again, man, I had to do the rebuttal. I had to do it from both sides. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like I said, you know, MC Eiht basically saying, man, I did nothing wrong. You feel what I'm saying? As to where another person, you know, Chi-Town native and a Chi-Town supposedly gangster, you know, for what he say, you know, global gangsters, you know what I'm saying? He's a gangster. You feel what I'm saying? To where he's saying that, you know, well, you did do something wrong because you said and you told the people that he gave you or they company gave you $100,000. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing of it is that, I just me personally, MC Eiht is an entertainer to me. MC Eiht is an entertainer to me. MC Eiht is an entertainer to me. I don't look at MC Eiht, you know, his gang affiliation and all that type of stuff. Okay, that's where he grew up at. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, if you really been out here putting in that work and being, you know, you're an entertainer to me. Hey, you know, I don't look at you as this gang member that's been killing people. I think you kill people on movies. You know, you was an actor. You was a movie script killer. You know what I mean? So that's what I look at you as. You understand? I look at you as maybe as being a family man. I don't know you, but, you know, I'm quite sure you got a family that you feed and that you have to take care of. And so you're an entertainer. And I agree with that. Some people, you know, they do like to get clout off of another person. You know what I'm saying? And people could be jealous because, baby, you did get the gig and they wanted the gig and you got it. You know, and congratulations. Shout out to Eiht, man, for getting the gig, man. You know what I mean? That's just helping you be able to feed your family, my brother. You feel what I'm saying? So salute to you for that. You feel what I'm saying? You know, but if you did do something wrong, you know what I mean? And you know, we definitely don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I do respect your craft of being an entertainer. You feel what I'm saying? And I also respect the fact that you came and you addressed it immediately. You know what I mean? You know, and just like I'm addressing it immediately. You feel what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, I want y'all to subscribe to the channel. You feel what I'm saying? I want you guys to press that like button. You know what I mean? Press that like button, man. Press that like button. Leave a comment. You know, leave a comment. You feel what I'm saying? Press the bell so you can receive notifications. You know what I mean? And hey, you know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. You know, up until you know the paperwork, or if it's paperwork released, you know what I mean? You know, hey, I don't know who to believe. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have the paperwork, man. And if the paperwork only says, and from what Jojo Capone posted, and even when I seen the post, matter of fact, let me just take it there. Even when I seen the post, I looked at the post suspect. And I ain't even gonna lie. I looked at the shit suspect, and I don't know if I liked it or not. I don't even think I liked the shit. You know what I'm saying? I think I looked at the shit just suspect, like, the nigga just said he got $100,000. That's snitching? I looked at it like that. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even think I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong, Jojo Capone. You know? Correct me if I did like it. But I don't even think I liked it. You know? And if I did, it was just out of, you know, I like everybody's shit. You know, whatever. But I don't even think I ain't even comment on the shit because the shit seemed so elementary to me. When I looked at it, I was like, the nigga only said he got $100,000 for doing a movie. How was that telling? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, again, you know, I went on Jojo Capone and the brother Cavati was live. And when they went live, I kind of like listened to their situation. You know, now mind you, I've never been caught up in those situations like that, not that deep anyway, but I've been, you know, in some weird situations, you feel what I'm saying? And I've watched dudes, you know, cooperate with the DEA and the district attorney and all that, you know what I mean? And try to, you know, get me hemmed up. You know, thank God for just, you know, having 10 toes down and being straight, you know what I mean? You know, that I never even, you know, but, you know, just saying that to say, man, is that, you know, until the paperwork come out, until they present some type of evidence that the man really did something foul to whoever the Chicago gangster is, that's, you know, supposedly Nate, that's locked up and he's doing a whole bunch of time or whatever, man, you know. Hey, man, you know, leave that man alone, man. Let that man eat out here, man. He's an entertainer, brother. He's an entertainer, my nigga, that just so happened to be a keyway. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't know what keyway mean Crip. You know what I'm saying? That happened to be a keyway, a Crip from Compton. You understand what I'm saying? And the man is trying to feed his family, man. You know what I mean? See, that's the problem with us. You know, we always want to knock our brothers down. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I've learned from traveling the world and going around the world, traveling. You know, everybody else got their shit together, man, but us. You know, the United States of America fucked us up, my nigga, when they did the shit that they did to us as far as this slavery, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You know? And cold game out there, man. Cold game out there, man. Take a shot with me, y'all. What y'all, man, what you drinking on, man? What y'all got out there, man? You got some Hennessy, you got some gin, you got some Patron, whatever you got, man. Take a shot with your boy, man. Take a shot with me. Salute, man. Take a shot with me, man. Take a shot with me, man. That was good, man. This is, you know what I'm saying? When I was in Mexico, you know what I'm saying? I got that, you know, as y'all, you know, y'all don't really know, but I just traveled around the world. You know what I'm saying? I went to Pakistan, Afghanistan. I went to Ethiopia. I went to the Ivory Coast. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful, man. I went to Mexico. You feel what I'm saying? And it was beautiful, man. You know what I mean? And again, man, you know what I'm saying? I wanna, you know, send a shout out to those brothers over at the Gangster Chronicles, Norman Steele, Mob James. Send a shout out to MCA, man. MCA, man, for, you know, being who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna keep it real. I listen to MCA. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just it's sad the shit that I see. You know what I mean? Like, so real shit, man. You know, it's just it's sad the shit that I see, bro. Yeah, man. So, you know, I'm a play some CMW, the shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna play some shit that I like. You know,
I got another gang story to tell people about how a black nigga was born in hell. And right there,
this is real, man.
It's no hope,
you know,
a nigga can't escape
real talk, man. You know,
and when it's black on black,
listen here, man. Can't
survive in the Compton city.
You know, us as black people, we need to stick together, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, because it's just these white folks is getting rich off of us. They living off of us. And, you know, like, come on, my nigga. You know? But I'm young, so nobody. Again, man. You know, shout out to MCA, the Gangster Chronicles podcast, Mob James, Norman Steele, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on there, so make sure y'all tune in and check it out when the principal on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna be on there. And like I said, man, we back up on here, man. We spitting it real for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it real out here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you know, I had to spit that. I had to spit that. I had to give my take on it because I didn't want it to be one-sided or seem like I am one-sided and I'm going against, you know, the brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm far from a sucker and I'm always going to keep my opinion neutral. You feel what I'm saying? And balanced. You understand? I'm not going to give one more credit than I give the other. I'm riding with what the truth is. You feel what I'm saying? And so as of right now, the jury is still out. Eiht gave his spiel. Jojo Capone gave his spiel. You feel what I'm saying? But the man who's supposed to be getting this paperwork is supposedly the brother Cavalli of Don Diva magazine. Get the paperwork, and once you got the paperwork, and if it say Eiht said more than what he said, which from what he says is that all he said was that the man paid him $100,000 to do a movie. He went and did a movie. The movie got seized by the feds. Okay? And this is why you would never see the movie. You understand what I'm saying? But that's all he said. You know what I'm saying? So if a man being an actor, a businessman, a rapper, you know, saying that and they already knew, you know what I mean? What can he do to, I mean, how is that telling? Tell me how is that telling? Explain to me. You know, explain to me. Because like Eiht said, from far as what he know, what telling is you doing a crime with a nigga. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all get pulled over, okay? Or however it goes, you get pulled over and all that, and the motherfucking shit goes bad. You tell on the nigga, you tell everything. Y'all get put over with guns and everything. You say, man, this nigga, he did the shooting and he did this, he did that, and blase this and blase that. That's telling, man. You feel what I'm saying? So help me understand the other side. Mr. Cavalli, Don Diva magazine, help me understand the other side, my brother. I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate it. Help me understand, overstand the other side. Because just from what I see is the man got paid. The man got paid to do a movie for $100,000. And that's what he got paid. And that's all he said. So again, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you press the like button. Make sure that you leave a comment. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure that you share this with your friends, man. You feel me? And really, you know, keep it 100, nigga, no faking.
Everything, see it on our face. Been through everything, see it on our faces. Go against the grain, 100 rounds weight.
Take a shot with me, y'all.
Been around the world, hustle all places. But that 85 colors is my foundation. Slossing ass, nigga, but my hoes laces. Palisades, bitches, let me showcase you. Drive down the block, see my bros' faces. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking.
Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Can't be faking out here, my nigga. Keep it 100.
Keep it 100, nigga, no faking.
Salute.
Ballin' for real, I'm talking big money. 100,000 a show, but that's my rent money. 4,000 a pound, but that's my smoke budget. Fuck it off at the mall, that's cause these hoes love it. I've been ballin' for a minute. I'ma grind, that's my motto, till I get it. Full time if you follow my commitment. You a shine nigga, that's a promise, make a kill in Afghanistan in my swoop. For dynasty in my vision, built the shit up from nothing. Congratulations, you did it. I'm valet with a bitch and we at the Beverly Center. It's all I hit them Rolex VVS's make a prison. Glitter on her face, 2 C's on her waist.